first week schedules and other members of our community about our expectations for you as members of the class of 2012. You've listened to Mike Green talk to you about taking care of each other and the dangers associated with alcohol. You've had your first math class, and for some of you, your first English class. You've engaged faculty and staff members to discuss the class book. And last night you heard excerpts of letters describing the richness and depth of your fellow classmates. These events have all been intentionally designed, not only to introduce you to Bentley, but to give you an opportunity to think about how you want to invent yourself for the next 4 years. What does it mean to be a member of our community, along with the rights and responsibilities of being an educated person? So in keeping with the focus for the week, it's my privilege to introduce our keynote speaker this morning. I first met him as a student working on a project for Habitat for Humanity. I was struck by his leadership skills and his commitment to social change. Much like Muhammad Yunus in our class book, he exemplifies the notion that one person can make a difference. As part of the Service Learning Office here at Bentley, he created a program called 2 + 2 = 5, the power of teamwork, that became part of the curriculum in the Waltham elementary schools. He continues to expand this program nationally and internationally. He's a published author. He's presented and delivered keynote addresses across the country on student leadership, service learning, corporate and social responsibility, and ethics. He's also a certified public accountant and is currently working as a financial statement auditor. I can't think of a better person for you to listen to and be inspired by. Please give a warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Scott Morency, graduate of Bentley College.
When you hear CPA, auditor, author, who do you expect to see up there? I'll tell you who I think I'd expect to see. Probably, black glasses, white tape, pocket protector. Do you see yourself up there on that stage? How about the person sitting next to you? I see you up there because less than 6 years ago, I was right here in the exact same seat you're sitting in, under this exact same tent. And now, I'm on the stage giving the keynote to you all. 6 years ago, I received the best advice anyone has ever given me. I remember sitting here under this tent in one of these seats, and the president of Bentley College at the time stood right here at this podium, all official. And he said, "Welcome to the class of 2006. That's me. And he said, "You've been involved in more things as freshmen than any other class we've ever had here up until now. You've been presidents of your class. You've been in student government. You've been Eagle Scouts. You've been captains of your sports teams. You've done over, 20,000 hours of community service in high school." And I'm sitting there in that seat going, he's talking about me. That's me. And then he paused. And he leaned forward and he said, "And that doesn't mean a thing today. You're at Bentley starting with a blank slate." I remember thinking to myself, blank slate? I don't want a blank slate. I've done all these things. I'm not a drug dealer that needs a fresh start. But here is the president of the college telling me that everything that I did in high school is wiped clean, and I need to prove myself all over again. Here's the president of Bentley College challenging me to find myself. I got to tell you, My first week here, I had a hard enough time trying to find the lunchroom. And I never have a hard time trying to find the lunchroom. So I remember a few months ago, Dean Stenerson gave me a call, and he asked me to come here and speak to you all today. And he gave me one responsibility. He said, Scott, what I want you to do is inspire the audience. So I began thinking to myself, inspire the audience? I'm an accountant, for crying out loud. What am I going to do, recite tax code? So I thought to myself a little more, okay, who's been inspiring through time? Came up with a few names for you. Martin Luther King Jr., definitely an inspiring figure in history. Wasn't quite right. Came up with another name. Mother Teresa. Not really what inspired me. Another name. Gandhi. Now there's an inspirational figure. Not what inspired me. And as I'm preparing this for this speech, and the Summer Olympics are going on, Michael Phelps, 8-time gold winner. He's inspiring. I'll tell you what, I'm not about to go win any gold medal anytime soon. And then I realized, I don't have all day to talk to you. I can't summarize these people's lifetime achievements. And in reality, they aren't who inspired me. So I thought to myself some more, what am I going to talk about today? But well, how about talking about my first semester here at Bentley? We can really talk about something that you're going to be going through in a very short period of time. I thought to myself, okay, what was on my mind when I pulled into the trees on the first day, ready to unload all of my things? I had one thing on my mind. Ready? 4.0. That's it. That's all I wanted. Perfect 4.0. And I had everything on my mind was to get a 4.0. That's it. And I started talking to some people, and they said, you really need to be more well-rounded. Join some clubs. I said, okay, and I took that advice to heart. So I went to the Student Activities Fair. I joined just about every club that was available to join. I joined student government. I joined Campus Activities Board. I joined Service Learning. I joined Res Hall Association. I joined the ski club. I don't even know how to ski. And I'll tell you one thing, the Bentley Democrats Club wasn't too happy when they found out I joined the Republicans Club too.